All right, Yvonne, we're going to give you a second to get changed.
All right,
be right
so
back.
she's going to be back in just a short while.
Woo, I told you it was going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
Yes.
Kami naweza hiyo
Kuna mtu hapa
Amepokea.
All right, so
we want to tell you guys about IMAX. Like you say, we partner with IMAX every week here to give you a chance to go and watch a movie in any of the IMAXs.
IMAX movie theaters. How about that?
IMAX movie theaters. So there's Anga Sky, that's at Panara. There's Anga Diamond at Diamond Plaza. There's one at the CBD. There's of course the one at Garden City, and the one at Kisumu City.
Right.
Hey! Kisumu City, yes, pia iko hapo tuko sawa kwa 3D. So right, so
we're giving you a chance to win a pair of tickets if you're watching us and tweeting right now. Willis has a question that he's going to ask. If you get it correct, the handles are at Citizen TV Kenya. Use the hashtag 10over10 at Willis Raburu, at Joey_Mutengi. Give us the answer. We'll let you know who's won later on. What's the question?
Right, so this is the question this week. The movie that's been showing is actually Justice League. So the question is this: what is Wonder Woman's alter ego? I'll break it down for you. What is Wonder Woman's alter ego? So Superman is Clark Kent. Wonder Woman is blah. Tell me the answer.
Question on the screen there. If you think you know the answer, go ahead and start tweeting, and we'll hook you up with some tickets. And she's back.
All right. All right then. One more time, make some noise for Yvonne Darcq.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
First of all, you got to teach me some of those moves.
I will definitely.
The dancing was amazing. Your dances were great. You were amazing.
Thank you. Despite the slippery floor with stockings, you know, trying to not break your face.
We can tell. You did a great job.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing performance. And I guess we'll start there. Not many artists put that much work in the performance, especially on a show like this. So is that something that you're on purpose trying to do right now?
Well, I'm glad you invited me today because I currently rebranded in July when I launched my new video, Fearless. And the whole point is I'm a Kenyan woman. Mi ni Mkenya. So, nikika hivi nimechoka na watu ka Yemi Alade, ka sijui Tiwa Savage, ma Beyonce. Kwa nini sipe hatuwezi kuwa Beyonce? Sawa. Na kwa nini Beyonce amefanya kazi nyingi sana kufika pali yako. So inabidi si pia to upgrade. Mimi nimekuwa kwa industry for a while. I found myself, I found my team, my team. Mimi ni Mkenya, so shrubbing is normal. Nimepata team yangu, so imefika pahali ilibidi ni upgrade. So when I launched Fearless, it was different. I was singing in Kiswahili, English, Lingala, Arabic. I had chants in Rwandese and chants in Zulu, and I was also singing in French. And the reason being is because kwanza mi ni Mkenya, but pia mamangu ni South Sudanese, Congolese, Burundian, Rwandese, South Sudanese, alafu babangu ni Mfaransa, Dutch na Belgian. So at the end of the day, hata watu wakisema mapointi ni mamix sio ukweli. Mamangu ni mweusi lakini she's more mixed than myself, and it's because of the bloodlines, you know. If you look at a lot of countries that go southern down, they've all moved from Kenya downwards. You understand? So at the end of the day, I'm a Kenyan artist. I work hard to get to where I am. So I rebranded myself, and my brand represents the Kenyan African woman who is modern, but now anaanza kuchukua cultural background zetu ndio tumesahau. Unaelewa? So I want to show the world what we are from Kenya, but with our cultural backgrounds, from the sound, from the music, from the clothing, the fashion. In fact, I'm launching my clothing line in February next year called Dark Collection. And trust me, it's all kitenge. It's all kitenge.
Okay, so
As you can see even my outfit.
Yeah, I was looking at your outfit earlier.
Pieces of kitenge, but it's my own design.
Stand up, we see you guys. So speaking of fashion, you've always been very fashionable. Even before the rebrand and everything, you've just always had a very good sense of style. Is that something that's been a passion of yours for a while now? Because now you said you're starting a clothing line.
Yeah, I mean, when you're an artist, you can be talented in so many different ways. I started dance training when I was 13. Okay. But then I went, no, there's no wonder. You know why? Because I had my kids and then I forgot my steps. I became 2 left feet. So at the end of the day, it's practice. It's time. I've been practicing for 6 months for my new image with 5 tracks, and I had a listening party last weekend.
Yeah.
And I performed 5 tracks, and the thing is, what I did is, at the end of the day, you know, when you have a listening party, people think they're coming to listen to your new sound, but I actually performed for everybody, for the industry. And I showed them, this is the new Kenyan, African, worldwide threat.
Worldwide threat.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's the thing, you know, even as you move on and you say you have a clothing line coming up next time, and is the sound going to change, or is it going to be more mixed? Like this song, let's talk about Fearless.
When you listen to Fearless, you know, people say Afro-pop, but you don't understand there's also alternative Afro-pop.
Alternative
Afro-pop.
Right.
That is me. Alternative Afro-pop, meaning that I can shape change with the African sound anytime. I can be zouk, I can be zumba, I can be techno Afro. I can be anything I want to be, just as long as I carry the sounds of the African tunes. Hence why I said, embracing our long forgotten cultures, because we have some ding 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 ding, you know? And that is a certain traditional violin, but people forget about it. And that's the thing, we're also focused on sijui Kim Kardashian na sijui nani, that tunasahau au mwenyewe wanajaribu kuingia Kenya na Africa. Msisahau Kenya is the East African cosmopolitan country of Africa, not even East Africa. Nairobi yetu, mukitaka kujua kitu saizi, our technology is more upgraded than South Africa's technology. Our electricity is more upgraded than Johannesburg or Lagos. So when we're sitting here and we're not thinking about how advanced our country is, tunajiangusha, because the whole world is coming in here to take what is ours. But guess what? We can't blame them, because even ourselves are not seeing what we have. So at the end of the day, mimi nimekuja kuambia amkeni kila mtu hapa ndani. The new generation, ni nyinyi mtatupeleka mbele.
On that note, because you're so passionate about what you do, about music and about what you represent, what do you want from us as listeners? What is it that you as an artist, you know, trying to put Kenya on the international map, want from us, the consumers?
What I want from the consumers is to continue to be, consumers, whatever, that one. Consumers is what I expect and want is for everybody to be open in their own way. I don't expect you to love every song I do. I don't expect you to love every look I do. But what I expect you is to support the movement. You don't have to like me, but support the upgrade.
Absolutely.
Yes, support the upgrade. So, are you going to be releasing any music towards the end of 2017, or are we waiting for 2018?
Niko na nyimbo mbili zinaitwa, kuna slow song inaitwa Nakupenda. Na pia kuna
mimi unanipenda. All right.
Alafu kuna nyimbo nyingine inaitwa Mambo Bado.
Mambo.
Point blank. And as much as I wanted to release them this year with elections and all the holding on, I just said, you know what? It's also time for us as a country to heal and to also accept the upgrade in our minds, to say Kenya ni nchi yetu, sio ya watu wawili. Sawa, ni yetu, na si njo the new generation. guess what? Watu wata win elections, wataendelea na maisha yao, but the people who upgrade the country, the people who pay the taxes, the people who build this nation is the citizens, and especially the young generation. You guys have to really pat yourselves on the back, because I look up to each and every single one of you when I'm writing, each and every single one of you when I'm performing, because you inspire me to be better, to want to be more upgraded, to inspire you back, to put on your Fearless. The reason why I launched Fearless as my first song is because I said, you know what? The one thing that controls us human beings, and especially the young generation, is fear of accepting yourself as a better person, accepting that you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, if there is a plane in space, okay, I mean in the air, and then we have those spaceships, which is an upgraded plane in space. Manze munaniambia nini? Kama kuna building sijui ina touch the sky, munaniambia nini? There is no limit. You are your soul achiever and you are your soul deceiver. I want you all to say this. I am my soul achiever. And I am my soul deceiver. But I choose to be an achiever. So, listen, kuna mtu hapa atakuwa the next president?
Yes.
Kuna mtu hapa atakuwa the next Bill Gates. Utafanya Bill Gates atoroke. Sawa. So all I can just say is believe in yourself and look at who you are. It doesn't matter where you've come from or what you've gone through. Use that to build yourself. Anything bad that happened, guess what? It was a stepping stone and a learning step from God to strengthen you for your next target. Because if you cannot get over what is happening now, you are failing yourself, because God put you in that position because He knows you can be way many million billion times bigger and greater than that. You just have to love yourself.
You know what, Willis? We're going to have to bring her back for a special session, because she's preaching today. She's preaching today. One thing I have to compliment you on is your videos are always just such high quality. You put a lot of thought and effort into everything that you do, and the fans appreciate that. So go ahead and shout out your fans. Maybe, give us your social media handles as well.
You can find me as Yvonne Darcq, which is, I know people spell it wrong all the time, but it's YVONNEDARCQ. On Google, Gmail, Instagram, you name it, YouTube. And one last thing about my Fearless video is I actually walked with lions, my biggest fear. So I accomplished that. So all I can just say is shout out to my team YDQ, shout out to my Dark Angels, shout out to all of you guys, the young and the old generation of Kenya, because we are the future of Africa and the world. Never forget that.
Never forget.
Never forget that.
Never forget.
Ukiangusha mic tutakuwa kwa shida, but unge drop mic. Don't do it. Asante sana for coming through. I've seen a lot of requests here on the hashtag 10/10. Kuna mwingine akasema, kuna jamaa hapa, let me look for him. Alisema kwanza nimefika late ati registered. Yes, his name is Major Wagitugi. Anasema wapi register, nimefika late. Hiyo outfit sijaona.
Woi maskini. 10/10 si mnakuanga na repeat online.
So,
ama
View sasa.
There you go.
On the app.
There you go. So
download View sasa.
Itabidi uende tu.
So, Major Buddha is a man. Lakini nimechukua Insta story. So unaweza enda hapo ucheki at Willis Oburu, and of course at Yvonne. I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you to you guys for hyping this up. Thank you.
That was absolutely amazing. Keep doing what you do. We can drop mambo bad.
Mambo bado ni mbaya.
Ni mbaya.
Mambo bado. Mambo bado. Usingeitoka baba, penzi tam sana. Moto itupe joto. Ungeingoja kaka, penzi tam sana. Moto itupe joto.
One more time for Yvonne Darcq, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
So we're gonna go and have a short all right, as she continues to interact with her fans right here in the audience right here on the 10, we'd like to take a short break.
We will be back.
We're going to be back
with much more. Stay tuned.
Much more. Right here.